Hospitals like Thomas Jefferson here in Philadelphia, they try to shorten those wait times with so-called kidney chains. It begins with a donor who wants to give to a certain recipient. But when they're not a match, that donor is paired with another recipient whose donor was also incompatible, and so on and so on. So joining us now is Elizabeth Antosy. She's a nurse at Thomas Jefferson Hospital, and she will be donating her kidney tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
That's huge that you're doing this tomorrow. A little bit nervous, I would expect, but you were originally supposed to donate last year, right, to a man named Robert Sanchez. Then he was diagnosed with cancer, but even though that transplant fell through, that's when this chain began, right? Can you tell us how that unfolded?
Sure. We had a pre-op date a week before our surgery, and at that point, after about 8 months of testing and going through, we had we were told that we no longer matched. So we had to wait. Robert had cancer, which made us no longer a match. He had to have his own surgery. We had to get through a little bit of COVID, and created the chain, which makes us now available to donate this month in October.
Now, I understand Robert did eventually get a transplant, right, just last week from a donor in Minnesota. Do I have that right?
Yes, you're right. Yep, on October 21st, he received his.
So you knew about him. Do you know anything about the person you're going to be donating to?
All I know is that my kidney will travel by car south of Philadelphia. That's all I know. Tomorrow morning it will go there. At 11 a.m. it'll leave the hospital.
Such a concept to wrap your head around, just those words that came out of your mouth. My kidney will be traveling in a car. So you're donating to a complete stranger. Tell us why you want to do this.
I greatly value my independence and my freedom, and I love to travel and see things and do whatever I feel like I want to do and go and see. When you're on dialysis, you are trapped there multiple times a week, and then in between, you don't even feel that great in between your appointments. So to give someone a kidney would also give them some freedom, hopefully get past their kidney disease, and they can also live a life of independence like I can.
What about the risk involved for you going through this procedure?
I only have, there's slight risk always with surgery, which I've never had before. It makes me a little nervous. But beyond that, after I heal up, in 4 to 6 weeks, I should be feeling like I always have. So I feel like it's quite worth giving someone that freedom as well, for me to be a bit uncomfortable for a small amount of time.
We find your bravery remarkable, and hopefully we can visit with you once again on the other side of this and find out more about how things went, and maybe you'll possibly learn something about the person you donated to by that point. Is that possible?
Yeah, that's possible. And I also hope through all this, all the publicity and all of my friends and family who have seen that, maybe somebody will also feel that they would be able to look into being a donor as well. There's a lot of reasons to be disqualified from it, but there's also a lot of healthy people out there who can donate like I am.
Elizabeth Antosy, saving a life, going through surgery tomorrow. We wish you the best. We know everything's going to go well. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Appreciate it. You too.